action. What's going on, everybody? Bengi, DJ Daddy. It's another episode of the YouPrint Report. Shout out to everybody sticking with us. First-time listeners, last-time listeners, I appreciate all of y'all. And, we're going to kick it in with a little intro. This is called The Stakes by Bengi, goddammit.
I don't even understand how you don't understand. I don't even understand how you don't understand. I don't think you get the stakes. I don't think you get the stakes. I don't think you get my place. I don't think you get my place. Understand my reign. Yeah, up and down the interstate, trying to pay my way, trying to get paid today. Yeah, fuck it 9 to 5, I'ma get it my way. Frank told me do it my way. Yeah, every day a fucking payday. Yeah, I make myself clear. Yeah, I'm proud of myself, looking in the mirror like, nigga, this your year. Yeah, I'ma put them in their place, I'ma put it in their face. First place, that's my rank. Yeah, understand what the stakes is. Hit my business. Yeah, always with the shit. 10 toes on my hand, the list. Yeah. I don't even understand.
All right, so that's The Stakes, y'all. Go ahead and check it out.
How you don't understand.
Man, let's get straight to it. How you feeling this morning?
All right, that was nice.
Man, shout out everybody in the video. Shout out Cody Kama shooting the video. Check this out. It says loyalty in the city versus Chicago. What's your thoughts about being in both cities? Define loyalty first and foremost. What's loyalty to you?
Said loyalty? You said what is loyalty to me?
Yeah.
Hey guys, YouPrint with the blueprint. Word of the day, loyalty. Loyalty to me is where everybody can live in their own right and understand that all have the same goal. For them listeners out there with children, maybe you and your baby daddy don't get along, and then you got some stories where people do get along, people girlfriend, boyfriend. If a lot of us just let people live in their own right and don't expect too much, how you gonna give somebody else a set of checklists? I get it. You got to do it for your own personal, but at the same time, and true trusting is because it's crazy. Me and my mom was talking about this. She told me that I have a hard time trusting shit, so I like to guarantee the ending of shit. And I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? And with that, I just kind of started this is if somebody tell me something, okay. You know what I mean?
So it's more so loyalty to the process, not the end product.
Yeah, it's the trust has to start with you. I get it, the world we live in, and people ain't shit and the world ain't shit, but in a sense, for us to stop worrying our minds and going a million miles a minute, how many, for the listeners out there and even you, how many situations have we been in up to this point? And even some shit that we was like, oh shit, I ain't gonna make it. You know what I mean? Or I ain't gonna.
I better think quick.
But you got out of it.
Yeah.
But as far as loyalty, I would say loyalty starts with one, being able to trust. Whether somebody fuck you or not, it wasn't your fault because, you know what I mean, you was like, shit, you said it was what it was. You know what I mean? You come out unscathed. Now, if some bullshit happens, we know that everyone, even the listeners, everybody's with that. Everybody, in a sense, can be pushed to a point to where shit pops. So that's not an issue. But loyalty, if you say loyalty is your word, I'm going to go Scarface. It's your nuts, it's your balls, and your word.
That's for men. Women, I think women want to see action. Men want to see the words, like you said, like a man's word, a handshake.
It's different. It's levels to it. I would say it's levels to it. Thinking about it on the run, like you got loyalty in business. You got loyalty in relationships. You got loyalty in friendships. Loyalty in like shit, family.
And
You
those
know
are
what I
all
mean?
different depths.
Some
Like
people,
I think family in the business comes first. And then I
sometimes
think it's your
loyalty.
significant other. Like I have a song called Priorities. I said it's the label, her, and then the click.
True.
Because like in my opinion, my experience, whatever I put into the business, I always got that and some out of the business. And then
Real life.
with a woman, when I was always 100, it was always a great vibe.
Yeah.
And then with the dudes, that's 50-50. It's actually like 80-20. 80 people gonna be around you just to be around you. 20% actually gonna try and put the shit in motion and feel the fire. And it may be actually 60-20-20. 20% might be rooting against you, just trying to plot and see what you want, just be being around you. 20% might help you, and then 60% might just be around. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm outside anyway, so the fuck is different hanging with you now, having a different conversation. Versus, no, I'm trying to actually propel some shit and be an engine in this shit.
For me in business, you gotta have a little bit of person. Because if you make it all business, then shit, everything becomes business. That loyalty word you talking about, out the window.
No, but see, sometimes that's good though, because there was some meetings I had when I was younger. There was a rule: it's no hee-hees, no ha-has, no smiles, no laughs, no jokes. And we was very productive. It was very kind of like, all right, 15, 20-minute meetings. Versus sometimes now it's like 2 hours and what gets done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's also, it's like, because you get so cool. Like, how long we know each other? It's 2018. So that's what, 4 years?
Yeah.
Of talking maybe once a week for 4 years. So it's like
Really?
there's a comfort level to where like, all right, I already know what he's on. I already know what I'm on. So like we don't have to stress it in the time that we had together. We can just try and learn more about each other.
If we were talking about loyalty, I would say loyalty first starts within.
Yeah, because you have to have your right intentions. Yeah, that's a good point. You have to have your right intentions. Because like if you go over there knowing I'm about to screw this person over, you don't have that like in you. Or like, but if you know like, hey, look, I'm gonna pay this person on time, I'm gonna pay this person up front, you trying to go out of your way to establish that loyalty.
But even in that, you know what I mean? Not when I say like loyalty starts within, like sometimes you do have to fuck over people. People be on bullshit. Sometimes you do gotta get the fuck. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes you do have to get through there. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, like you can't trust you can't be loyal to everybody. You have to be loyal with everybody to a level. You'll meet people, you know, like Pop tell me, shit, you're only gonna meet 5 good motherfuckers you can be straight up with. Everybody you can't talk the same. I can't talk to you the same as I talk to my girl. You know what I mean? I can't talk to you the same way I talk to my kids or something like that, but the level that we talk is we talk at and like that. You know what I mean? It's like I'm talking to my brother. You know what I mean? But you don't have to be like that all the time. Because in real life, people ain't shit, the world ain't shit. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You got to be natural with this shit. And at that point, you know, like I said, different levels. You know what I mean? Talking to, you know, us, you know, shit, we was cool since the first day we met. So at that point, it was like, shit. I mean, that's just naturally me. You know what I mean? If I'm, you know, shit, I'm always going to be the same. Other fuckers we ain't talking in 10 days or 10 years. When we finally do shit, ain't like we ain't missed a beat. You know what I mean? Even if I was on something different, we like, shit, what you doing now? Shit, bro, I'm just working, shit, and chilling. You ain't with the business no more? That's cool. You know what I mean? I still my nigga, you know what I mean? Like, shit.
So how you feel about loyalty in the industry?
The industry?
Yeah.
Yeah. So watch your ass.
I feel like that's more long term. People think they are like more they cater to the industry more than they would their friends because like they look at their friends sometimes as replaceable, whereas the industry like, oh, I got to do this for the rest of my life. I don't want to fuck up any bridges type of shit. But I told you about pillars versus bridges.
Yeah, I feel like in the industry, you have to First, you come with your own crew. Because you remember how a lot of you Drakes and Kanye's and shit were like it's lonely at the top. But really they was in positions to build their own empire. And then when they made their own shit, supporting everybody, but not really, but doing their own thing as well, then they shit comes out. And then motherfuckers like, damn, you built yourself to be a billionaire like me or a millionaire like me or a thousandaire. Like, also, y'all, sometimes we got to take a second and walk and look at these trees. Real life. We can chase the shit all we want. I mean, but shit, motherfuckers don't, we don't chase money, money chases us. But at the same time, to not exhaust ourselves to this shit and for this shit. You know what I mean? Shit, there is nothing wrong with going to work and coming home. There's nothing wrong with that. For all you lady listeners out there, there's nothing wrong with coming home, watching a movie, nigga eating and going to sleep, taking a nap. You know what I mean? Even those are kids, taking a nap. There's nothing wrong with that. You got some people that move it this way, some people move like that way, and everybody gets exhausted at some point. Y'all sitting at home, y'all be, shit, damn, I really feel like I really need to go out. You know what I mean? Damn, I've been in the house too long. For us outside, it's like, damn, I really need to sit down. So now we go back into trust. Let people be who they are. Don't try to control people what you want them to be. I mean, I get it, you want to train them, but at the same time, that ain't the way. You can train the dog and the motherfucker still bite you. But you can train a cat and that bitch still go outside. And she's supposed to be an indoor cat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit. You can raise your kids well, and then they go out and kill somebody else in the bullshit. Shit happens. But as long as you secure that you were loyal, you gave it a chance, you was on that, somebody fuck you, who comes out with the real blessing? Usually motherfuckers set up a situation, we can be like, it's not his fault. We don't even know why that motherfucking situation occurred. That was that situation. You didn't hear about the other 4 before. Oh, he didn't deserve to get killed. Oh shit! I love y'all all to death, man. I am proud to be a black man. But some of that Black Lives Matter shit, I don't give a fuck. That was bullshit.
They got a $6 million house off of that shit.
Because some of that shit was real authentic, like bullshit. Like, Trayvon and some, what I mean? Maybe you're George Floyd.
Definitely George Floyd. That was some bullshit too.
They just act like that Mike Brown shit. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. RP, that man got took for, the situation that happened. But, nigga, you swung off on the cop. You tried to fight that cop and take the gun off the shit. Who the fuck in their right mind would do that? Who?
All right, well then, all right. Well, what about Dylan Roof?
Right. Nigga, that was a video. Nigga, you smacked this nigga, you hit this nigga with a cool hook. Nigga went straight forward. You almost had it. He just got it before you.
Okay, what about Dylan Roof, the white guy that went to black church, prayed with him for an hour, and then killed 9 people?
So don't get me wrong. It's a sad day. Every day this bullshit happens. You know what I mean? Sad day. Every day this shit happens. But the preaching, gun violence, and all that shit, motherfuckers was doing this shit for at least 30, 40 years, man. And this shit really getting worse. I feel like
300, 400 years. It's getting better, bro. Before they could just kill us for no reason and just, you know what I'm saying, not even hide the body. But I'm saying Willie D helped bail that guy out. They found out who beat up Dylan Roof in jail, and he just got a whole bunch of donations, and he's free now.
That's the way.
And then Willie D's like, he cut his video halfway. He goes, I have a confession, y'all. I sent him money. He type shit.
If everybody got some money, it'd be cool, but it's always one bad apple after motherfucking bunch and spoil it for the whole bag. Nigga, I swear, like fucking potatoes. Let one potato go bad. The rest of them get all soggy and black and shit. You like, God damn, I just bought these potatoes. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So it's just, I don't know, y'all. Just live life. Don't expect too much out of people. You're going to stretch yourself out and you're going to be putting pressure on the next motherfucker. How much do you like people putting pressure on you? You know what I mean?
But here's the thing, though. Doesn't that create a standard? Isn't it important to have standards? Oh, do you think? I think so. I said, doesn't that create a standard? And isn't it important to have standards?
Yeah. And there's nothing, I mean, it does, but there's nothing wrong with that. Because in that, instead of you
can just go about it differently type shit. You don't have to create the...
Or you getting on somebody else's nerve trying to make the situation what it was because you think it can be this. It's better to just it's nothing wrong because you might think you're crazy. You're like, damn, I really don't want to. I can't believe him. The situations you think is crazy, nigga, is probably the shit that's best for you because you live in your own right. Shit, I was a motherfucker for 10 years. Granted, the motherfucker, you know what I mean, cheated, but we was engaged, but, you know, she is a walk like a duck, talk like a duck. She ain't trying to be that statistical family type shit. And in that, I just really tested my nuts and stepped outside. And shit, I'm cool. Shit, I work. Shit, we got a business. Shit. The problem is y'all don't know what to do when y'all sitting by yourself. Nigga, I done went to the movies by myself and spent $20. Boy, I had a great time.
Type shit. Yeah, I used to do that shit all the time. I just that was my move. Or go to the restaurant. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying?
I took myself out to eat, nigga, just because it's shit, boy. It's a lot better spending motherfucking $50 on yourself than $50 with a 2 and 2. No. But shit, one day when that time comes and shit, I didn't, you know, they didn't step out for shit. Sometimes it ain't even though I don't put people under pressure. I let them do who they are. And then as you being who you are, not even nitpicking like, oh, it's something I don't like. I give it a chance. But if somehow in the ways of the universe and life and shit, it just seems like it's just not working, you know what I mean? Then that shit will just dissolve and fall apart. It's just a moment. Some people are around for a lifetime, some people are around for seasons. You know what I mean? If you got your permanent one, then shit, you blessed. But if in the back of your motherfucking mind, not even in the back of your mind, because let's say everybody got a light and a dark side. So your dark side itching too. Eventually, that motherfucker's gonna bust out. Unless, nigga, you chose to be good because you got tired of doing the most.
Yeah, no, this is just from personal experience. Your dark side come out together type shit. Y'all, that's when y'all start getting in y'all freaky bag. But like if y'all, you know what I'm saying, already in your dark side, then there is no real, you know, you try to be putting on your light side instead of just, you understand?
That part, but whichever side that you on, it's okay to let the other side out.
That's what I'm saying. No, you got to be on your light side away from each other. And then when y'all get together, that's when, you know what I'm saying, you transition.
The yin and yang, nigga. I figure what the fuck out of me. The light and the dark side, nigga. Put right the fuck together.
Yeah, duality.
It got to be intricately mixed. And it's a little journey. But the motherfuckers that accomplish that and get through there. But,
what do you think about business amongst friends and advice getting into business with your friends?
Do it. But once again, don't put pressure on nobody to be that partner that you're looking for. If they being a homie for so long, then whether woman or girl, and they trust it, find a job, and maybe you are more of the leader one who can put it together, put them in a position. Don't everybody can't be fucking assistant CEO and all that shit. That's not everybody's position. Maybe this is, maybe this one can be the receptionist. Maybe this one can be the call center. Maybe this one can be hitting everybody's, you know, the promotions. Find say your people and you know they don't have the capabilities to create their own business or even in the mode and being helpful and giving, find them a job to do if you can. If you can. You know what I mean? Now if they're okay with being your assistant, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like everybody can mesh it one way. One world. If that's your nigga, your friend, your woman, your bitch, even your, you know, if you feel like y'all can try something, just fucking think of something. I swear, just whatever. It ain't even know whatever y'all good at. Just, y'all cook dinner every night. Sell fucking plates when y'all have the time and y'all sitting down. I mean, y'all can watch a movie and cook plates, you know, and it's really about what you do with your time. They got to be busy 24/7. It's definitely a balance. You know what I mean? Definitely got to figure out, you know, you find your balance. But that's also living in your own right. That's why I said don't put pressure on people, because now people are accommodating and giving you what you want so you can be happy. You can say, oh, they're happy. Yeah, he's happy. I suck his dick. Or I'll do this. Nah, because in the world of today, shit, I mean, everybody does their part. But
here's the thing, though. If you guys are both giving each other that accommodation, that sacrifice, then it's like, it's cool. Because then you both feel like you feel good doing it, and then you feel better receiving it type shit. Or you feel better giving it, and then you like, you cool, you know what I'm saying, we're getting it type shit. All right, so then what do you feel about outsourcing to professional help?
You said what? What did you say?
I said, how do you feel about outsourcing for professional help? Okay, you said distractions are the enemy of success last podcast.
No. You said why?
No, yes, last podcast you said distractions are the enemy of success.
Yes.
And I said, how do you feel about outsourcing to professional help?
Yeah, ask for professional help. Hell no. Fuck that.
What? So you say like no labels, no deals, no none of that, no like Pepsi commercials, no none of that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about professional help in like how we was talking about, you know. I thought, my bad. I thought we was talking about like mental health.
Nah.
Should you professional help? I'm like, yo, no, fuck them people.
Yeah, nah. I was talking about like people in like the industry that, you know what I'm saying, will be able to shine a light.
Professional. I think that yes. I mean, but don't go sucking nobody's dick for it, because then when you come up to it, they just ride your way. You gonna meet who you're supposed to meet. It's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen. I'm gonna fuck if you do 1,000,000 things a day or 10 things a day. The shit and the goals that we're trying to get through, the stuff we're trying to do, whatever it is, it might be like shit. Motherfuckers be like, I'm just trying to get through the day. You know, motherfuckers like shit. I'm trying to, we're meet up 10 bands for the end of the day. There's no difference. We could judge each other, yeah, but at the same time, I would say you ain't got something about big professional help. You just meet people. You know what I mean? You
meet people and you come pause ready.
Find the plug? Nah, motherfuckers just let it happen.
You bounce into the plug type shit.
Let shit happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as seeking it, I don't think there's nothing wrong with sticking a neck out there asking, or maybe finding a D-list, C-list type celebrity and trying, you know what I mean, even us for interviews. I would love to interview what's her name? Rico Nasty, the girl. She's a rapper, but she kind of like they got money, so you know what I mean. But as far as recognized albums, Grammys, awards, you know what I mean, like she really got the potential to if it was more promotions and more people knew. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah. So shout out to Rico Nasty.
Shout out to Rico Nasty. I ain't suck a bitch today. Hey man, she's hard, man. She's proud. Like kid, she be like popular shit, real life. I heard her from Madden. Time flies, nigga. I didn't even know who it was. We found out it was a girl. Then shit. Them motherfuckers was like, thank God I ain't slap a bitch today. But the beat so hard you can't deny it. I'm like, ooh. But man, yeah, because there's nothing wrong with reaching out. I mean, not even reaching out, but closed mouths don't get fed. Boom.
All right, so I got 3 P's of life: passion, procrastination, and poison.
You said you got what?
The 3 P's in life: passion, procrastination, and poison.
Hold on, say that one more time.
Passion.
3 P's in life.
Passion, procrastination, and poison.
Okay. I got 5 P's for you. Proper planning beats piss poor performance.
Yeah.
The YouPrint, where we give y'all the blueprint. Y'all better get your life together.
For real though. And I was listening to the last one and said, and we talked about Gotti for a little bit. I said, why do you think Gotti bought a soccer team? I said it's the most popular sport in the world, the most venues in the world, around the world, and all his artists can perform at any of those partner venues.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
So he basically plugged all his artists into like stadiums. You understand? That's crazy. How many people you think a stadium holds, bro?
Huh?
How many people you think a stadium holds?
A stadium?
Yeah.
What about a stadium?
Like 40,000, 50,000 people?
50,000 people in the stadium?
You think so?
What you mean?
Like how many? I'm average stadium. I'm about to see how much Jerry World. I just say, Jerry World.
Blessings. Blessings, mine, nigga.
Stadium.
Hey man, shout out to y'all listeners that's listening, who's listening as you listening in, looking ass.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. Tell your friends, tell your friends, your family, man. We're trying to keep this thing definitely consistent. You know, we air on Friday. This week we have to go on Thursday, but soon, you know what I mean, y'all catch us on all platforms. Catch us on Audacity, Anchor, Simple Radio. We about to, you know what I mean, get these platforms going so we get more listeners. So for the listeners that are listening, coming in and checking it out, shit. You know.
Hey, check this out. 100,000 seats at Jerry World. So the Dallas Cowboys has 100,000 seats.
By January?
No, already it's called Jerry World, like Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
So 100,000. Let's say the tickets cost $20. That's $2 million in gross sales, real quick. Not considering any of the food or drink sold. Not considering any of the T-shirts. Stop it, bro. And then the VIP sections probably cost more than $20. So you at least guarantee, if you sell out, you guaranteeing them at least $2 million right there.
They would be spending money to make money.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? That's exactly what it would be. Spending
At the YouPrint, giving you the blueprint to you. Friday mornings, 9 to 11. Check it out.
9 to 10. Yeah, 9 to 11. We're going to give y'all our show. We can't give y'all too much, man. Soon we'll be going live in our podcast station. So, you know, y'all definitely stay tuned. Coming soon to Instagram. Coming soon to Facebook. Shit, WWB TV, Interactive Entertainment, man. That's what we do.
Man.
Time. Oh, man. All right, freestyle time.
All right, come on, let's do it.
Hold on. All right, so we got to give a message of the day to the people, man. The listeners. What would you say the message of the day is after what we talked about? We talked about some really deep shit. Sorry, I wasn't trying to offend nobody with shit.
No, I think that it would be appreciate and stay loyal to what you have, because then like I seen something, it was like, damn, somebody said it's 21 Savage. He's like, why? He's like, a lot of motherfuckers trade their house for a hotel. I was like, damn, that shit don't even sound right at all. Like
real life nigga, rich motherfucker was like, I don't buy homes. Nigga, Elon Musk and Kanye West don't even own a house. They are living place to place because it's cheaper.
No, I think they had that. Just no. A lot of people have, like YoungBoy. They had, the only reason why he was out of jail is because he put two of his houses up. If he was leasing them, it would not have held. But if he had, like, you know what I'm saying, So it is more important to own. But I guess if you're at that level, you don't want to be too permanent. Then you become a target.
Yeah, I mean,
and Kanye knows how he bought everything around his house. He's like, look, you're not supposed to be anywhere around here.
Because I'm trying to figure this shit out, but in real life, it's making me feel like we got bamboozled, nigga.
How you figure?
Like we took a certain thing and called it a lifestyle, called it what we wanted. We wanted a house with a picket fence, and it's like every time we close, the bar changes. We got to quit chasing the bar on what we believe is the perfect lifestyle and just let people live in their own right. Even
but I always say I wanted my own island for my family and shit, so we could all go on a vacation type shit. And so like, but it's slowly, you know what I'm saying? But that was my my threshold for like, I had to keep going because that was my goal. But if I had to like, because I already had, you know what I'm saying, I achieved certain things at a young age. So that's why I was always like on pace for this shit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this shit. So it was more motivation to keep doing this shit. But then like I realized like the whole Godfather Jay-Z shit, it was like family means everything. I forgot that whole shit. So like you spend, it's like what's a quote? It's like what do you gain gaining the world and losing everything in the process? So it's like, damn, like, you understand? Shit, it's sometimes, like you said, sometimes a movie after work is like cool, it's all right, and you just lay up type shit instead of me or her working and working and working and doing something, staying busy, going out type shit. It's like, nah, like just what Drake say. He's like, what's wrong with a nice calm evening? Like that shit is overrated. I mean, it's not over. I mean, it's underrated. That shit is underrated. That shit. Even like the, you know what I'm saying, on the, we not really have to do shit tip. We could just drink some wine, smoke some weed, eat some food, eat some popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Good times. Shout out to you.
Got chill ass people, man. Got chill ass people. That's all we gotta do. All we gotta do. Chill.
All right, hit the instrumental. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it. You drop it this week.
Oh,
YouPrint.
Instrumental. Let me find some shit. What let me think.
Huh?
I'm about to let's see what they got.
My body is ready. I go first. I'm chilling. I've been sitting posted on the video. I'm thinking about a million. I told motherfuckers I gotta feed my children. I'll be alright. I've been living life. I just keep it tight. Next Thursday, we keep your shit right. So we keep your mind right. Been happening. Why not live your life? Until you get through, Dick. Don't. You might as well do it for real. You touch the phone. It didn't change me. I told him that. I'm not testing nothing what you want to do. And I'm going to say I have somebody telling me.